So this morning I could not find my badge, my work badge. And so with me not being able to find it in time, I was late for work. And so this is what a dimensional shift is when I shift into my mind and basically I shift within my mind, within the internal thoughts, the imaginations, the internal dialogues. I shift into my mind, meaning that I place my focus more on what I am thinking or what I am imagining, instead of being aware physically of what I am doing and where I am at. And so I place more emphasis on my mind instead of taking self-responsibility to be aware of my surroundings or environment. And so with this being said, I see, realize, and understand that dimensional shifts are really those circumstances where I go, where I essentially freeze time, meaning if I take my awareness, for example, and if I am always aware and here in every moment, that means that I am that time, in essence, there will be more time for me to do things within my world and reality from the perspective of doing activities that I had planned for that day, basically. Now, time in essence does not exist, but time is used as a metric here within this world and reality. And if I am always moving here, meaning if I am always present, that means that there is an illusion of more time. And so if I am constantly and continuously in a dimensional shift, that means that I'm constantly and continuously taking time away from myself because I am not living in the present. I am not living here in every moment of breath physically. I am living in the past, or in other words, to better say, I am stuck or frozen in time. Basically, frozen in time, meaning that I am accepting and allowing time, the illusion thereof, to just move. And with me not moving in accordance to time, that leaves me frozen in a particular setting, or within doing a specific activity and not doing that activity effectively because of being frozen in time, per se. Frozen from the perspective that I take more time to do something because I am existing within a thought or an experience rather than moving myself physically within this world and reality. And so therefore, this dimensional shift, with existing within this dimensional shift, I accepted and allowed myself to not move with time, but to actually remain within a point that is just not even important or significant to remain in. And so I see, realize, and understand that the point that I remained in, or in other words, the point that I held myself within, is the point of finding my badge. And so I take more time to do that because I was not aware initially of where I put my badge for work. And so I kept myself frozen in time through trying to find my badge. I also kept myself frozen in time through the shift where I shifted within my mind during the event that I put my badge down where I could not find it. And so these two instances created a sense of existing within a point where it took me a couple of more seconds I'm out of time, basically. It took me a couple of more seconds away from time. So, with that being said, basically, it is for me to stop existing within dimensional shifts, because that is one of the causes of why the world is the way it is, because we're not, in fact, moving with time all of the time, but we're stuck in and as certain positions within time because of a consequential outflow of a previous event where we were not aware initially of our actions. So, in the next vlog, I would like to do some self-forgiveness, meaning I am going to declare the point of releasing myself from participating in dimensional shifts, and I am no longer going to accept and allow myself to move within dimensional shifts, because that is a point of not taking self-responsibility for myself. So self-forgiveness is a point of self-declaration, declaring to oneself that, hey, I am no longer going to participate in this point. I'm going to direct myself out of this point through not accepting and allowing myself to move within such points. Thank you.